Not working?
The one recorded. Had to record it so
Okay.
she'll know.
Um, so she said that she gave me some notes here. She wanted me to highlight that parent-teacher conferences so far have we've had a great turnout. A lot of our teachers have been completely jam-packed with conferences, and I think the turnout's been great. I've been a part of some really good conversations, obviously focused on making sure that our students are succeeding and getting off to a good start this school year. Quarter two attendance incentive. If a student does not miss 1 minute of instruction through January 15th, so they have absolute perfect attendance, they will earn a pass to a magic show. And we've seen some previews of the magician that's going to come in. It looks pretty cool. I think it's something the kids are really going to enjoy. So that's something that we're really hoping that really helps our attendance. Live school points for PBIS is going strong. The students love the store. I think it's like every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, something around there. It's on a rotation. The kids love it, and it's great for us to have those conversations because I know I run a cart usually, and some kids are like really close to the next tier, and it's like just think of like a couple points maybe you missed out on last time that in a couple weeks you'll earn that, and then you can move to the next tier, get some better prizes. Um, Thank you to everyone that participated in our Gourmet Goodies fundraiser. We were able to raise over $3,000. And this money is going for like the magician that I just spoke about. That's going to pay for him to come in and do cool things with our students. And then the last note that Mrs. Young wanted me to say is there is some confusion about this every year. There is school on Veterans Day, so we are expecting students to be at school on Veterans Day. That's not an off day for us.
Thank you. When just a real quick question in regards to the fundraiser. When will the items be in for us, for those who participated, to be able to give to the people who purchased those things? Do we know that yet?
I do not have that answer right now, but I will ask Mrs. Young, and once she responds to me, I'll throw it in the chat.
Okay, perfect. Um, is Miss Lacey on? Do I have student support specialist on? Do you see it on? Okay. Do you have a teacher representative on? All right. I'm going to go to the president's report. So we've had some, I won't touch much on the events that we have. I'll wait till committee meetings for that. But what I will say is that we've talked a lot this year, the board, all those things. Our initiatives this year are to move forward with a more cohesive message throughout our social medias, throughout our things from email signatures, all of those things. So we are moving forward with making sure that we archive information, we share information, and we send it with a cohesive message. So that is what we're again, everything from social media, everything from in terms of everything that we do needs to be done on a cohesive level so that moving forward we have processes and procedures that we can carry on. And so that's just our initiative for this year. So again, thank you for everyone so far and everything that we've done. I'm going to move to the recording secretary, Dawn. Did you send out the minutes last month? All right. So, so the minutes were emailed last month. Do I have a motion to skip the reading of the minutes from last? Does anyone have questions from the meeting from the minutes from last month? Motion. Motion to skip. Second. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and skip the reading of the minutes. Thank you, Don, for always emailing them out, so we're on the same page. We're gonna move to Jen for first VP membership. Jen, are you in a place?
I will be there in like 3 minutes. So can you scoot to somebody else and I will go after them, please?
Okay, perfect. We will move to the treasurer's report. Um, Catherine, my cord's plugged up. Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, hey Wyatt. Ladies and gentlemen, Catherine.
Hi. Hi, everybody. I'm Catherine. I am the treasurer for PTA this year. So just wanted to give you guys a quick treasurer report. Pretty much for this past month, in the month of October, we had a balance of 5,249. Some deposits have been through membership from gift backs, which are $50. And expenses that were obtained for this past month were PTA dues, our insurance, the teacher appreciation lunch costs, and that ended up being around 578 with 95 cents. Okay, and so our ending balance for the end of the month was 4,748 with 82 cents. We still have pending deposits that were made today. So deposits from our Piata fundraiser, our Raising Cane's fundraiser, and a membership that was deposited today. Pending expenses for the upcoming month are, paying back for those trunk or treats that we had from Jen, teacher appreciation, other funds that we had to spend for that, and dues and bingo night expenses. So that's what we are expecting for the month of November. Do we have any questions? None from the chat. All right, well, everybody, thank you so much. And that is my treasurer's report.
Does someone have questions?
I do.
Okay.
I don't know if you are.
I don't know what to say here.
To talk to, I know Jen is the head of bingo night. Do you have like a list of things that maybe we could possibly lower the expenses and maybe somebody has them? I know I have a bunch of things. Work for an organization who's looking to donate some things, so who do I contact?
So we're gonna talk about bingo night when we circle through new business, and that'll cycle through there. But there is a budget for bingo night and those things. So we're gonna touch on that later on in new business. Thank you, Catherine. All right, so
I have a question.
yes,
I have a
ma'am.
question. Hold on, it's Jen. When I get there, is there a sheet that shows all the budget stuff?
No, so
I,
yeah, I do have a
I
copy of
want to
that.
know if we came in under budget on the trunk or treat.
Yes,
You are.
yes, I do have, um, I think I have that. I do. I have the, approved budget from last meeting. Yeah, because it's all under, family events. So we'll touch on that when, but I do have that for you.
Cool. Thanks. See you in 1 minute.
Okay. So fundraising report. Heather. Woo, woo.
Okay, hi, my name is Heather Phillips. I am the fundraiser for Greenview this year.
Hi, Heather.
So, per the meeting last month, the meeting minutes were sent out by Dawn. So the fundraisers that we're planning on is the Honey Baked Ham that will start November 10th through December 19th. From every sale, we get 20% from e-gift card purchases purchased online only. Nothing is done in the store, only online. And then we're looking to do Five Below fundraiser from December 1st through December 8th. We will have flyers available. Have this right here. So the flyer will show the Five Below fundraiser and letting everybody know that the flyer needs to be presented at sales for us to get credit. They cannot show it on their phone. They have to show the physical copy for us to get credit. And then in January, planning to do a fundraiser through Texas Roadhouse. Sometime in January, just haven't set a date yet. And for that, we get 10% sales. And then going to look into some other fundraisers as far as the Legacy Village grant that was mentioned at last meeting last month. And that's about it.
Woo! A solid fundraising report right there. So keep in mind that moving forward, like circling back to earlier, in terms of cohesiveness, these things will be posted on our social medias. We're going to send them in the newsletter, bi-weekly newsletter as we get close to time. If you ever have any questions, feel free to email us at greenviewpta@gmail.com. Family events. We will cycle through family events and new business and committee reports. Council delegate, that's gonna be me this month. We had the meeting on October 7th and the meeting yesterday. Kayla, you were there. What happened?
Let me think. So, we were, I know one big thing we were talking about was getting the schools together. We don't know if it was just gonna be elementary or the whole district. If it was going to be elementary, we were still going to ask Greenview to be a part of it. I'm not.
Doesn't make them see you. Doesn't make them see you any clearer. So yesterday it was a lot going on because the levy, we were voting yesterday. So looks like we're gonna get some school improvements. So yay. But go ahead, Kayla.
Okay, so, we were thinking about getting at the council meeting, talking about getting all of the elementaries together to do something. We don't know if it's gonna be a fundraiser or a fun activity yet. Or like a contest, but we did want Greenview to be involved. What else is happening? Jen, you were also there. What else happened at the meeting?
We talked about that there is going to be, the district thing,
Everyone's really tired. I apologize for this. Okay, so I will we talked about hometown heroes in October. We have to update some things in terms of PTA, like conflict of interest, ethics policy. There's no scholarship committee updates as of right now. We have to upload the SEL PTA Council is also has the same mission that we have moving forward, is that to make sure that all information is archived, all information is cohesive. We got to learn about what everyone else has been doing at their schools. Congratulations to Sunview and their readathon this year. Just again, we exchange ideas, and again, the levy was really big last night, so I think that's what was on everyone's mind, and so we were able to get through that. Committee reports. Trunk or treat.
yeah. You. Yes, yeah, I will. I'm coming. Okay. No, I just needed to put that one next.
I'm gonna have Jen go over trunk or treat, and then I will have Heather go over staff appreciation.
Ayo, hi everybody. Trunk or treat was dope. It was really fun. We went through probably over 4,000 pieces of candy.
That's about there.
This was the first year that we had a prize for the best trunk. So that was pretty fun. They got a trophy that I hand etched on glass. That was pretty fun. Huh?
Who won?
Oh, who won? Car number 15. Kim.
Michael Myers.
Yeah, there was Michael Myers there. There was a red Jeep, Michael Myers, and they did a really great job. Everybody did an awesome job. It was super fun. The things that were missed that we knew about, you didn't. So that was awesome. Mari, your
Our like super fun zone was really, really cool too. So, for next year, plan a little expansion on what we did this year, another trunk like competition. Maybe we'll do a costume competition, but ultimately the goal is to make it more of a community event, have more clubs and services around the schools become part of it, do their trunks, maybe have the Key Club from Brush High School was here. So they did like a mask making and a cornhole competition and stuff. So the goal is to bring more education to all the different aspects of South Euclid and Greenview and how awesome we are so we can retain some of those elementary kids coming up
Perfect.
to Greenview. And we were under budget and it was great.
All right. So thanks, Jen. Jen will be up in a minute again before we get to new business because we're going to touch on membership report. But we're going to go through staff appreciation. Heather, do you want to come on stage again or you want me to?
Okay, girl.
Okay. So we did this staff appreciation dinner for conferences and it was very well received. I have a letter here that I'd like to share that we got that no one else knew about but me. Dear PTA, thank you for providing the delicious homemade chicken dinner. It was such a treat to have a hot and wholesome meal before parent-teacher conferences. And we were able to share camaraderie together in the fourth grade teachers workroom. I've never seen so many of us teachers talking and laughing together. It was really special. Your generosity and loving gesture and effort a lot made it all possible. Now, who can I ask for the recipe? Love, Vera. Giant Eagle.
Legacy Village.
Legacy Village.
In and out.
Yes. So we did chicken, fried chicken, and baked chicken.
You gotta talk about that salad.
We had salad that there were copious of toppings from onions to cucumbers to croutons to red onion, the garbanzo beans, corn. It was and then we did mini sandwiches. So it is again, so we were able to do a whole lot. I know we talked about this year. We know what our budget is. We had talked about that last meeting. We were able to be under budget as we start to rally behind fundraising, and we were able to still provide a dinner that everyone loved. We were able to do, split it between fourth and fifth and sixth so that no one was trying to fight for food or look for food or get missed out. So we just want to thank all of the staff at Greenview for everything that you do for our children every day, and our neighbors' children, and maybe some of our children's children. I don't really know. So thank you, Heather. Thank you to the entire staff appreciation committee for the teacher conferences. Thank you to the trick or treat committee. Jen, thank you for everyone's participation and volunteering. I'm going to bring Jen back up to go over membership. We did have one additional member this month so far.
I didn't know we had a new member. Thank you.
All right, so as you can clearly see, we try to also have a little fun in this PTA, as well as try to get things done as well and be mindful and respectful of your time. Do we have anything left in terms of committees or anything else before we open the floor to new business? Anything in chat?
Nope.
All right, can I get a motion to open the floor for new business? Yep, first, second, and third. All right. First things first, to circle back to my previous statement, we've got together as a board and we have decided to make sure that our message is cohesive, that we know that Greenview campus is Greenview Upper Elementary now, And so we have decided to unify all of our social medias, unify all of our emails so that it's one message throughout. I think what we sat down and we talked about as a board was that we want to make sure that we are getting plenty of followers and so people know what's going on. And the best way for us to do that is to streamline every single thing that we do so that people aren't looking at Greenview Upper Elementary for Instagram and then Greenview campus for Facebook. So please bear with us. I know that you guys had the old Instagram and the Facebook, but please bear with us as we do go through some changes because we want to unify things so people can go to one place. I want to thank Jen for spearheading, making sure our signatures were all the same in line with the new the new school logo and all of those things. So we're just really moving forward at this point again for cohesiveness and to make it easier for people to find us, to follow us, and to communicate. Does anyone have any questions, thoughts, or feedback? Now's the time. Okay, so please look for communication for us moving forward as, again, our Instagram's going to be changing. Our Facebook's probably going to be changing as well. But it's all going to be in line so that everything's the same so that we're not, adding another app here, adding this, adding that. All right, so the next big thing, and we have 36 minutes for bingo night, which is 11/14. And I know some of you signed up from trunk or treat. I will get that information to Jen because she needs volunteers. Jen, you and Brett? You want to meet Brett?
Yeah. You're gonna come up here so everybody can meet you. It'll just be quick. You don't have to say much. Hi guys, I'm back. Is our new member on here? So I can thank you. You want to introduce yourself?
It's me.
Yeah, just real quick.
Hi, I'm Brit. I have a sixth grader at Greenview, and that's all.
And she is going to be the family events chair, correct?
Sure.
Is that what we're calling it? Yeah.
Whatever they tell me to do, I'm
Cool.
gonna do.
Dope. So what I'm doing, she will be doing. At least you only have one sixth grader? All right, well, we're keeping you, so thank you. First I want to thank everybody who gave pennies to our Make a Change drive, Be the Change drive. It was incredible. It made me kind of weepy. We got 73 pounds of pennies. I took them to the Giant Eagle in South Euclid. They told me it would be 2.5 hours. So I went to the Legacy one. It was 15 minutes. We got $279.90 in gift cards. So I told them to round it up and they thought I meant to 300. So I threw in an extra $20 and we have $300 worth of gift cards to Giant Eagle. So as a group, I would like to discuss what we want to do with that. We have a couple options. Either we could contact our social workers and our principals and everyone else, and they could decide which families very discreetly could use the money the best. We could give them away at bingo night. We could wait for the holidays and give them away. Does anybody have any suggestions?
I like the first option.
Okay, is anything in the chat? I'm sorry, go ahead.
I like the first idea too, but I wanted to add on to that. I don't know, I want to throw this idea about adopting a family for Thanksgiving. I just know about this idea was when I was at Adrian. Wait to the end.
Yeah, so because we need to focus on bingo night, but also One South Euclid is doing an adopt a family thing as well.
For
That's what we
Christmas.
meant. That's what we missed. I think for this particular one, I'm sorry, I missed be the change. If for this particular point right now, if we could just agree on how we're going to disperse the funds from the Be the Change fundraiser.
I say do the social workers would be the best because they would be able to see, get a list of the families who are in need and disperse them as they feel need.
Okay, do we have any other suggestions first?
I almost feel like they should have the families contact them if they need something versus them just sort of picking families. There's gotta be a way to, you know, I don't know. But that's why principals and
The social worker.
And then they're working.
Mr. D, can you weigh in on this, on how you would suggest that something like this would be handled from an administrative state?
Yeah, so obviously I think like you guys said, the social workers would probably be the best point of contact because they're actively working with a lot of our families that are in need uh, in a variety of different ways. So what we would do is just get in contact with them. They have their list of students that they're working with, and they can kind of prioritize who needs what the most, and we can make
Awesome.
sure that they get the gift cards that way.
Cool. So, thank you. Thank you for that. So we're all gonna vote that we're gonna go that way.
So can I have everyone that's also on the call, if you are in favor, can we,
Just put a thumbs up in the chat.
if you're in favor of going by the way of social workers, can you give me a thumbs up, a high five, a double hands?
An emoji of some sort.
Yes.
Okay, we got a lot of, everyone's saying, smiley face, option
Okay,
one.
so, same thing.
Yes.
You're going to vote? Aye,
Aye.
nay. Morgan, you said no?
No,
I'm just kidding, Morgan, didn't say no.
Sorry.
Morgan.
Question though, but still yay.
Okay.
But like I had a question. So did you say it was $100?
No, so,
I was wondering.
it was
how many
one
families did you
giant
serve?
one.
Okay.
So then I went to a different Giant Eagle and asked them to break it up. So we have $15, $20
Perfect.
Gift-
Okay.
gift cards.
Gift card.
So that could go to 15 families, or
A
you
couple
guys can
each
use,
family.
they can use them at their discretion, but I think
I think,
15 is a
I
great
think
idea.
that we caveat it is,
We decided $5 wasn't enough, $10 you couldn't get much, 20 is a good like
20
meal
we're gonna-
base.
so we're
Yeah.
adding on top of that. I know the Lyndhurst Democratic Club is also doing a little
I was gonna talk
fundraiser,
about that.
as well, where there are meals in a bag under $10. I know again, we're advocating for all the kids and we want to know how we can help. So one of the things that we're going to do in our new social media platforms we are going to post the things like Be the Change. We're gonna post the things like the Lyndhurst Democratic Club's doing. We're gonna post the things like the Adopt a Family from One South Euclid, because a lot of us want to know how we can help, but we also need to provide the information for people who are looking for help. So the caveat moving into giving it to the social workers and all of those things is this: it has to go to the families for Greenview who need it. So,
that is part of the new social media slash, the cohesiveness with all the social medias and everything will be a pretty structured, posting schedule. So it'll be like, Tuesdays is going to be some kind of advocacy day. The more that you post and on a regular basis, the more that you'll get followers and people will get in the groove of following what you're up to. So my plan is by very soon is to get a cohesive idea of which days are going to be what kind of topics. Obviously, we're always going to post things going on with the school, and we're going to share in between Mrs. Young's and everybody else's page, but it's going to be according to different kinds. It's more going to be of a structure. I'm going to talk about really quick because we're doing the Be the Change, because it's going to actually lead into bingo and the Lyndhurst Democratic thing. So Lyndhurst Democratic Party Community, whatever they're called. I apologize to Kathy Covarrubias. I got her name right. I can't get the Democratic blah blah blahs. So they came up with this amazing idea. It's basically a meal in a bag. So they're getting donations from people all around the city and the community that are creating a bag that has all the ingredients you would need to make a meal for a family of 4. In it, it will also have a recipe and it will have an allergen guide like sticker on the outside. Our plea is to get anybody else who wants to do it. I have all the information. I will send it out as well as put it on the social medias. We would also like to ask permission from Greenview and administration if we can store the bags here in the, it's not though, because it's leading into bingo night.
We're gonna have that, so, yeah. That's what Mrs. Johnson, this, and then go into big one.
I don't need 20 minutes for bingo.
Okay.
Okay, I guess we're gonna pause on that, but because the other thing was asking, okay. If you want information on how to do a meal in a bag and what we want to do and where we could potentially keep them, stay tuned. All right.
You so much.
And we're backing up. Let's go to Greenview fam. Bingo is back. There is a troll on here with a 6-7 bingo ball. We're gonna talk about nobody? Britt? Yeah, nothing. Britt is gonna help me talk about bingo. It will be on Friday, 11/14. We have a setup time at 5:45. The NEHS club will be already here. So hopefully we can get them some hours if they want to pop over before bingo and help us out, put like bingo chips on tables and go through the prizes and actually help. Because if you actually help, I'll give you hours. But if you're not going to actually help, I'm definitely going to tell you no. We have the room until 8 o'clock, and that will be cleanup. We've decided this year we're going to do it from 6 to 7:30. After an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes, the kids start to get wily. So we're going to limit it to an hour and a half. And then if we roll over 15 minutes, that might be okay, but you probably won't go longer than that. Location will be in the 4th grade cafeteria. So I am calling out to anybody who wants to help. I'm going to show a picture right now. This is going to be the setup. So we'll have the snack station like last year. We have all our tables set up here. We have our prizes up here. We have the PTA table. And we have some wanderers who are going to help us make sure that nobody's cheating. What I do need is 2 people for prizes, 2 to 3 people for the PTA table, 2 to 3 people for snacks, 1 bingo caller, that's going to be me. 2 to 3 people for card checkers / bouncers. That means that you guys and the table with the snacks are also going to monitor the doors and make sure no kids are escaping and being naughty anywhere. Part of our amazing prize situation this year is that we have 3 very, very generous families who have donated pretty much everything. So that is not in our budget. Then we also are doing a super cool giveaway, and we're giving away a 55-inch TV this year. So in order to win the 55-inch TV, you have to buy a very specific bingo card. It will be $5. You can buy the card ahead of time. I made a button or item in the shop for Member Hub. So you can buy that. You can only buy 1. Then if you become a PTA member, you automatically get 2 cards. So that's rolls back into the membership. That's our incentive. If you're already a member, which all of you hopefully on here are, you automatically get 2 cards when you walk in the door. So we're going to have a list of all the PTA members. Whoever signs up at the event will then get 2 of these cards as well. And then the very last game of the evening will be on this special card. If you get the first X, that is corner to corner, right through the free space, you will win the TV.
Winner, last number called, all of those things.
Hmm.
One winner, last number called. Don't
Yeah.
call. Don't be like, I had bingo 6 numbers ago. Doesn't count.
Right, right. This year we are not using the little ball thing, because I feel like the more digital stuff for these kids, the better, that they can see stuff going on. It's on the screen. All the numbers will already be represented. They're not asking, what did you say? Like, I know but they're crazy. Every time 6, 7 is called, you have to yell 6, 7. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be so fun. So, Britt did an amazing job looking up some different items for what our snacks are gonna look like. We have budgeted $150. You want to
Is
go?
that motion for me to speak now?
Motion.
Oh.
Second.
Hi, friends.
She's like, Jen, shut up.
Whatever you want from me. So I was thinking that we could do, we were thinking popcorn, of course. So we have popcorn, and then we were thinking like the little white lunch paper bags where we could also put the PTA stickers on so people can actually be able to figure out how to join PTA by getting the popcorn. And then we'll do,
Like with the QR code?
yeah, man. See? We're here. She said, like with the QR code. Yes. And then we have trying to do a little bit healthy. So we have some waters, we'll have Capri Sun, juices, granola bars, and fruit snacks. That is all. It's all under.
By
Yeah,
any chance?
I did.
How much did it come out?
$133.65.
Damn, that is under budget. Hopefully the part of the TV will be donated. Do we have any word on that, Vernell?
I'm sorry.
Do we have any word on whether or not the TV will be partially donated?
Yeah.
Partially or?
Partially.
Okay, cool. So if all of my budgeting comes together as planned, our budgeting, we look like we're gonna be about $3 to $15 under budget.
Okay. $3 to $15.
Yeah.
Hi guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Tasha?
Hey guys, I have a quick question. I'm new to Greenview. My daughter's in 4th grade, and so I'm not familiar with how bingo works. Is it something that that the kids have to pay for? Like, are there like how does this work?
So yes, thank you for asking. It is traditional bingo style. Everybody gets to come for free. All of the prizes are first person who wins gets to come up and they get to choose from this table of this buffet, if you will, of prizes. We have decided this year, because there were multiple winners last year, that if you win the first time, you can still win again, but you get a much smaller prize. So, I got like little books that have like affirmation pens that go with them and stuff, little things like that. So if you win a big prize, you can still win, because we don't want people to leave. You can still win, but it's not going to be like one kid wins like 14 super rad prizes. But ultimately, we want to make it family friendly. All the snacks, all the games, except for that we're trying to raise money back so we have bingo money next year, will be free to families.
Okay.
Also, you have to bring your fam. You cannot just let your kid bingo alone. Friends don't let friends bingo alone.
Put that on the flyer.
I was gonna ask, so if we're fundraising, is there something that we can do like that? Well, so I'm sure at least on my street, there's like 6 kids that go to Greenview, and like I just feel like we can have like something where we can, I don't know, like at the PTA table where they can like, I don't know, donate, or like or because I have like a jar and it says like honeymoon fund, but it's really not for a honeymoon fund. It's like for whatever fund. So I was just thinking like we can have like some sort of jar there, and if they happen to have $1, like anything helps, right? So we can say like accepting donations or
Yeah, I mean,
something like
we'll
that.
take money anywhere we can
That's
get
just
it.
I'm just thinking out loud,
No,
but
I love it. We do always have a donation jar available. We also have QR codes that say,
and
I
that,
don't have the
yeah.
time to be in the PTA, but I have like $3 in my bank account you can have. So we have QR codes for that as well.
Okay, yeah. So we should have that then at if the premise is to raise funds, then we can think of some, maybe I can probably think of some other cool ways or things to have at the table or something so that, people can feel compelled to donate a little bit of
Yeah.
change. Because my son's at Sunview and they like people love to like donate to little kids, and so
They sure
I feel like
do.
we have to find a way to have them want to donate to the older kids.
Yeah, it's the bigger kids that are the problem. So, well, they're
Right.
not a problem, but they're not as cute anymore. They're kind of smelly, but we do the main goal of a lot of the events that we have are not to raise a ton of money. They're more family oriented events.
Mm-hmm.
Tasha, can you do me a favor if possible?
Vernell,
Thank you
what
so
is
much
it?
yes, it's me. I'm over here.
I know it's you.
For now.
Can you send an email? I want to if I want to connect you with Heather in fundraising.
You do.
I
Okay.
do.
You too.
I do. I do. 100%.
Vernell likes to volunteer me for things, guys. So
Yeah.
here I
I
am. I'm the
tell people to do things. Yeah.
Oh, Tasha, Tasha, you didn't have your camera on. No worries. I'll
you
text
don't
you
want me
your
to have
phone
my
number.
camera
I'll
on.
text you her. No, I didn't know. You didn't have your camera on.
You did that on person.
Tasha's a
Perfect,
common
Tasha.
name, but you know me and you know what I do. So, I'll connect you with Heather. This works better for me.
Oh boy. All right. Sounds good.
So if I can, my plea to you guys is if I can get anybody, we're gonna put out the flyer on the socials. We're gonna have it put in the newsletter and everything. If you guys can continually share it, make sure everybody gets it. Tell people that they can buy their bingo card reservation ahead of time so that it's not this mass influx coming in, or they can pay cash, which is king. Also, if you want to volunteer for any of those stations, it's looking like we're going to need approximately 11 volunteers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
It looks
6,
like
7,
15.
8. We have 8 people here, so we need more.
We have a couple too that are signed up from Trunk or Treat.
And any extra bodies are actually great because we need to make sure the kids aren't wandering the hallways. And yeah.
And Stephen online said it would help.
Cool.
And Tanisha.
Awesome. That's great. Can you send somebody email or put your email in the chat or text
You got it.
so we can do I will not expose you all to my group chats, but maybe just for this situation. I will.
All right.
Thank you for that. Thank you for everything. Does anybody have questions about? Actually, it's funny, Tasha, on here it says donation jar for our equipment list. So does anybody
What's
have
it say?
any other questions about bingo?
I do.
Yes.
It's from 6 to 7:30. I think we need like either a piece of pizza or a hot dog or something. Can we pick up a couple of boxes of pizza and charge $1?
So why don't you guys want to do what we did for our back to school night and do the Costco pizza? I mean, it's part of their budget though. So
Or either we just get the money right back, sell it for $1 and we get the money right back. But I feel like that time of night, it would be nice to have something to go around.
okay.
Other than just popcorn and something.
It's funny you say that because Craig was like, can I just cook hot dogs? And
Yeah.
I know.
and I was like, yeah, but you need to be in there. So
So
Because
right,
I could do that PTA tape. I don't mind at all.
so why don't so if we wanted do that.
Costco or it's not a good big box. It's another one.
Cause you still have money in budget and we can change it. Well, we can get that.
I think we're gonna be under budget for this too. I got it.
What in my budget? Oh, you have my
I
budget.
have your budget.
Okay, you can have all these things.
Okay, is there anything else for bingo night? So we need the volunteers. Please reach out. We will send out, I guess we'll do a sign up of some sort. Maybe.
I could do a sign up genius.
Please we'll do a sign up genius. I look forward to 17 people helping. And
Can I put these flyers? Do you want us to hang them up or can I leave them here to be hung up? I don't have paper.
so, and then we will,
I don't know.
I got an idea for that.
Yeah, I heard you.
Diego, did you hear? Mrs. Diego, did you hear? The question, so we're gonna reach out.
I did not.
We should probably reach out to Mrs. Alexander and Mrs. Young to see what the best way to get these flyers out would be.
Yes. Yeah, just send them over to Megan, Mrs. Young, and she'll approve everything.
Okay, perfect.
And because for the newsletter, is that what you're saying?
No, just in general, like if we want to drop them off here and be like, can you pass them out? Because she does need to approve it first before it goes out, before we hang them out.
Oh, okay. Also, I'm going, since we are doing it on the big screen thing,
It's in our.
what do I need as far as tech stuff?
So we're gonna still do it in the fourth grade gym, right?
Correct.
Okay. We usually use the so there's a projector on the wall, but it's not the easiest to use. So I usually wheel ours down from the 5-6 cafeteria.
Mhm.
And then on that cart has a laptop. So if you have like a link or something, if you could send that to me, I can set it up and have it up and ready to go.
Okay, yeah, I just need to play with it a little bit to see how it works, and then I'll just send it to your email.
Yep,
And
that
there'll be a
works.
microphone
Or if you want
that
to
we
even
could
bring
use.
your own laptop,
I could bring my
the
own
projector
laptop.
has like just yeah, it has its own, or it has an HDMI, just a normal HDMI port, so you could just plug in right there.
Okay, I just need to make sure that I have web access or Wi-Fi access.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, anybody else have any other questions?
15 minutes per setup is gonna be enough time for you?
I was hoping that the NEHS kids will be here, but I think if with all the 11 of those people, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as the tables are already set up. Did you put that in the,
Mhm.
like the cafeteria tables?
You
Okay,
wanna, do you wanna send me, so I'm gonna send that to her. Can you send me the schematic? I'm gonna send that over.
Everything is on the Google Drive in the bingo file.
Got it. I'll send it over.
Everything I just printed out for you too is in there.
Thank you.
I'll send that to admin as well.
Jen said, go into the drive, stop asking for stuff that she's already provided for me. What Jen basically said to me.
Facts.
Okay, so we are all set. It is 6:51. We have 9 minutes to talk about our hopes and dreams. Or we could
The family,
your
proposal for a family, adopted family.
I just want to put the idea out there, but I know you guys have just touched on the base about the bag thing. So I was just putting this idea out there, adopt a family. I just remember this idea when I first came into Adrian back in, whatever.
97.
No, not 96.
2022.
Right, so I remember, my daughter was new to kindergarten, I was struggling, and I know they had, at Adrian, they had an idea to adopt a family. It went through the social workers, and the social workers put an email out to the families that need assistance. But my idea was to adopt a family, for each grade level, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Let's put a box together for each grade level and then present, Thanksgiving fixings to one family, each grade level for the social workers, for the PTA.
Do you think we have enough time, or should we put that towards Christmas? Or,
I mean, I don't know how you guys work, but I feel it can be doable.
So here's where I am with that, because I'm gonna weigh in on that just for this. Everyone's trying to do a whole lot. There's a lot of people in need right now. What I think is, I think that's a great idea. I think it's running in tandem with the One South Euclid adoptive family. I think we should do it. I think that November is covered because we're doing the gift card from Be the Change. But I think in continuance, because it's not just about Thanksgiving, that we also cycle back through that. I would almost say doing the adopt a family when it is not the holidays. Because what's happening is right now is that you have the Lyndhurst Democratic Club with the meals, the adopt a family through One South Euclid, which is great. Everyone wants to give food in November and December. But the reality of it is you're just as hungry in March. And everyone's done giving. So I think that we should do that 100%. I think we should do it after the holidays to continue, because food shortages are food shortages.
and then along with that, we could bring the Be the Change jug back and just keep it here until that date and see how much more we can get from it.
Okay, so I think that what we do as separate than fundraiser, separate than family event, and this would reign under sort of, I think this would be sort of under advocacy, is that we have a continuous PTA a thing where we are working closely with the social workers to help sort of close in that gap that you've talked about. And maybe we could have an opportunity to help more than one family, because, as times change, we get into, spring, again, the need's still there.
I agree, and I think a lot of people with what's going on right now are so anxious to
give
whatever they can.
Mhm.
Right, this is gonna go on for a long.
So I think this, so if we do the Be the Change throughout the entire year, I think that we should move forward. I think we should move forward, adding that as part of our advocacy to make sure that we are working closely with the social worker to help with that. I think that's a wonderful way to give back to the community and to make sure that we're advocating for all students.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah, okay, then I'll send the jug back.
What about
Okay.
the competition where, like, I think, is it Memorial, where the kids have to actually write an essay for their eighth grade trip? Why don't we see if we have kids write a story why they feel like their family should be able to get this or get that?
That's a good idea, because
With the gift cards, get the kiddos involved.
Okay.
so she's the idea with Memorial, but this is for the eighth grade EC trip.
Yeah.
We do scholarships. They do scholarships for the eighth graders. For eighth graders, we will give them $100 per essay that they submit. So I
So,
think that would be a good idea.
so why don't we, when we're talking with the social worker, get some feedback on that? I mean, it's a good idea. My only concern in regards to that is that I don't want a kid to feel compelled to have to put in writing that they don't have enough food.
Gotcha. I understand.
But they could write it about something different. It don't have to
Correct.
be about why that.
Correct.
And that ties in.
Correct.
Important writing.
I like this. So let's figure out how we do that. Since we're still under new business, we'll figure out how to do that where we can get writing, and even if we have to roll it out at a different point in time and get some feedback on that.
What say about how to be a change within the community.
How to be a change maker, what.
Correct.
Like Kim was saying, as far as the essay, not writing an essay and they're feeling embarrassed.
Yeah,
right.
Or-
Correct.
So.
Correct. So, but also understand.
Same thing too. We literally could do it in February.
Okay, so right, so we'll table that. It's in the minutes so that we can make sure that it stays relevant moving forward. It is 6:57 p.m. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Mrs. Ziak, for being on. You did a wonderful job. The meeting's being recorded. I will edit it and then send it to Mrs. Young. And we are good to go. All right, so we're all set. Can I get Mo? Mm-hmm.
Second.
All right, so it has been properly motioned and seconded. We are officially ending the PT meeting at 6:58 p.m. And as always, I will be emailing out the copy of this to all of the members and give packs. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
Pieces.